Recoded! It's important! It always has been. The notion that, it wasn't important, it's not important at all, it wasn't important until 2.5, it has nothing to do with the story, it's unnecessary. No, that's wrong. No! It's so important. Recoded is such an important game to the series, and I will tell you why. Looking past the the revisiting of worlds for the umpteenth time, and the reusing of some themes, because I love hearing Agrippa's world theme over and over again. I love hearing Wonderland's world theme over and over again. Some boss battles, meh. But looking past that, just some of the rehashing of worlds and stuff, at the story, it's important, and it introduces so much that's probably going to be like a huge thing in Kingdom Hearts 3, like the hurt within Sora, which that was abused by Xehanort in Dream Drop Distance. The data of the worlds, and how now that's relating to the Tome of Prophecies from Unchained Key, which I'm interested in seeing where that goes. But and the theory of multiple Xehanorts started there in Recoded Secret Ending, when Jensen's talking about the Mark of Mastery exam. Also, that's another thing, the direction of where future games beyond Coda were going to go. The Mark of Mastery exam, fighting Xehanort, just, it's important. The game is so important. And with 2.5 adding those couple of scenes about Braig and Isa before Dream Drop Distance, and Maleficent and Pete going for after the Tome of Prophecies, that just adds even more importance to it. It's never been unimportant. And so I wanted to make this video just to... It's important! It's so important! So, okay, first of all, we wouldn't know what Mickey's letter said without Recoded. There, that argument right there. And, we find out what direction the rest of the series is going, And one of my favorite things, actually, we get a glimpse into Sora and Riku's friendship, before darkness intervened, because, it kind of sets up a usual, friendship, just, they're competitive and stuff, but we don't actually really see it, There's some scenes in Kingdom Hearts 2, with Santa, and just, who were you trying to fool, huh? Which I brought that up because I just talked about it in a topic on KH13.com forum, if you want to check out my stuff there. But, it's just important. So, first of all, the hurt that's within Sora, that is such a huge, huge thing. For one thing, Naminé said that the hurt that spawns from the memories that Sora is holding within his heart from Roxas, from Ben, from Xion, those are painful memories that cause hurt, and they could break Sora's heart. And if not approached correctly, it could drag his heart down into darkness. And when I'm going to say it, some people think that hurt is something that you can just wipe away, but you have to face it, and that's what Sora does. It's a kind of like a symbolism of his character, like adversity and hurt. He faces it. He doesn't just scoot around it or anything. But the main important thing with the hurt, just being hurtful to Sora, is that was abused by Xehanort in Dream Drop Distance. For one thing, side note, I am convinced that there was a Xehanort in Dream Drop Distance, or not Dream Drop Distance, Coded, because young Xehanort, when they were in Traverse Town, is you've been here many times, your first journey, your voyage through memories, in the datascape, in your dreams. The datascape, which was what Jiminy's digitalized journal was called, was the datascape. How did Xehanort know about that? For one thing, again, there were 3 people in organization hoods. There was one person in the beginning of the game, there was Riku, and then there was Roxas. Riku said that the person at the beginning wasn't him. He saw Sora on the islands. It could be Roxas, and actually, Recoded's cutscenes is Roxas's character model, so there's kind of unfortunately undoes this theory, but the third one might be young Xehanort. Because how else would they figure that out? How else would they figure out about the datascape? And obviously, the hurt is used against Sora because Xigbar, when, he's asking Sora about what he's saying about his dreams, he's like, thank you, Sora's heart, for pushing him right into our clutches. They knew he was going to follow the hurt because that's what he did, his data self did in the journal. So Xehanort had to have, a version of Xehanort had to have been in the datascape. They used that knowledge to take advantage of the hurt within Sora, have him dive farther into dreams, and, experience the hurt, keep going for it, and then reduce himself to nothing so he'd be an easy target to become a vessel, And how is that not important? That hurt that was introduced and coded is the reason why Sora failed the Mark of Mastery test. Well, okay, he didn't exactly fail, actually. That's up in the air. But, so that's a huge thing. Plus the concept of a Data Xehanort being a 13 darkness or something. Anyway. But, Recoded, I have to applaud its use of certain themes for boss battles. You can't tell me that fighting Sora's Heartless with Ansem's final battle music wasn't just epic. Fighting Sora's Heartless was awesome. And the Riku and Roxas battles, they were heart-wrenching because they used their character themes. And that was... I didn't like Riku until Days. And I didn't, with his whole make sure my best friend, sleeps in peace thing. So it was just kind of like Riku wasn't my favorite character. At all. He is now. He's one of my favorite characters because of his awesome character development. But Riku's boss battle, using his theme as the boss music, is just brilliant. And I love it. It's heart-wrenching. It made me think I was actually fighting my best friend. And Roxas' battle was heartbreaking because, he's all the pain and the hurt. And I love how they use the piano collections for, Recoded's, thing, or the 2.5's cutscenes, and what I mentioned before, the glimpse at Sora and Riku's friendship before the darkness, intervened. With certain scenes like, mainly the inside Riku's datascape things. With certain scenes, it's like Sora, I'm sorry. It's like, no, don't say you're sorry. I like getting stuck in your messes. Riku calling Sora short, making fun of his height. That's such a normal best friend thing to do, and we haven't seen that. We saw it again in Glimpse of Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm not a total sap like you, but even then, it gives us more of a glimpse into their friendship, and Recoded is important. The concept of the hurt, what's coming next for future Kingdom Hearts games. The boss battles and the music, towards endgame, Sora and Riku's friendship, the possibility of a Xehanort being in the datascape, and the datascape being used as a makeshift tome of prophecy, and it's important. It's important, and I hope this video or this rant kind of makes you see it because it's important. The hurt, the memories, everything is important. And it's been important since the beginning. So hopefully you see that. Please, just see that. And maybe think twice before you say that Recoded was unimportant. Another little thing before I go. There's a parallel scene for Sora and Riku in Dream Drop Distance and Recoded. Sora diving or entering Riku's datascape or heart to save him in Coded, and in Dream Drop Distance, Riku diving into Sora's heart to save him from the darkness. It's this really cool parallel because we finally see Riku saving Sora, like Sora's always saved Riku. Just a really cool parallel. It is just it's important. It's important.